Stop it! Stop it, please! They're only getting excited because it's the last Telly Addicts of the year. Now, please, calm down. We have got childish entertainment for you, and I'm delighted to say that. I'm really proud of the fact the emphasis on this very special Telly Addicts is very much on children's TV, and I've worked out that here in this studio we have an accumulated children's TV experience of 147 years. So just wait till you see who my guests are. But first, as always, a magic moment. And Matthew Gillett of Primrose Lane, Leeds in West Yorkshire, says, "How much we like your show could probably be written on the back of a postage stamp." Well, thank you, Matthew. That's very nice, thank you. But I hope this won't stop you showing my all-time favourite magic moment, namely the splendid Klingon battle sequence from Star Trek. Well, Matthew, I think it's very unfair to imply that simply because you've criticised me that I wouldn't give you a magic moment. It's very, very unfair. It's true, so here is something totally different.
Well, nobody teaches Hopalong a lesson.
Well, I sure plan to.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
And just what lesson are you planning to teach me, Blue Peter?
I'm planning to teach you how to make this really useful holster out of an old washing machine, some sticky back plastic, and an old belt. Now, this is one I made up earlier.
It's already, be quiet, it's already started. People go, oh, look at you, all those years ago. We have got the most unlikely team names. I'm going to keep going regardless of what he's on about. The most unlikely team names ever. Because here, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome the Elves? The Elves! Starting off with Jenny Powell. And next to Jenny, we've got Tony Hart. And we've got Jenny Hanley. And finally, where all the noise comes from, Leslie Crowther. I know what you think. I know exactly what you're thinking. You've seen that talent and you've thought, now, how's he going to be able to match that? We've got a team of great calibre over here. They're called the Pixies. Pixies. Starting off with Brian Cant. Yeah. And Andi Peters. And Cheryl Baker. And John Craven. Yeah.
Yes.
The bad news is we start with you lot.
Oh, dear.
And this is a tribute to anybody who... Oh, good luck, by the way. Thank you. Good luck, good luck.
I think we need it.
I better do all that. This is a tribute to anybody who thinks that British Rail is just a bunch of cowboys and engines.
He rushed into a tunnel thinking how clever he was, but there was trouble ahead. Cinders and ashes, said Thomas. I'm stuck. And he was. The guard went back for help while everyone else tried to dig the snow away. Oh, my wheels and coupling rods. I shall have to stop here till I'm frozen. What a silly engine I am. And Thomas began to cry.
Isn't that sad? Thomas crying. And I wonder just how many of you have stood on a platform because of sobbing trains. Yeah. Your first question. I did say trains. And a snow commotion. But the full title, please.
Oh, Thomas the Tank Engine.
Or
Thomas the Tank Engine's Christmas.
no use worrying Thomas. I can be as bad as you.
Well, we'll move on then. What's the answer? Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends. Sorry.
Oh, Friends.
No, nothing there. Who's the narrator?
Ringo
Starr.
Yes, I think we'll give you that. And thirdly, and the big man in
The
charge
Fat
is...
Controller. That's one of my favourite programmes.
Sounds like a diet, really, doesn't it? But I think you're quite right. So you've got 2 out of 3. Good start there for the little Pixies.
Very good.
OK, so... Are you going to find this easy, or will they find it difficult? Are they confident, or are they just beginning to teeter a bit?
Let's get them! Turn on the power!
Foolish turtle, did you really think you could beat a master?
The thought had crossed my mind.
If they're superheroes, why have they got the headbands over their eyes?
Hero turtles.
Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles. Yes?
It is!
Well done.
Very good.
Andy.
Secondly,
Well done.
awesome. They're named after artists.
Michelangelo, Donatello, Leonardo, and
Raphael.
Raphael.
I'll agree with
Raphael.
I'd agree if I were you, Leslie.
that.
Yes.
And for a possible 3 out of 3, tubular. What do they like to get their teeth into?
Pizza, pizza, pizza.
Yes.
This is wonderful.
2 to the Pixies, but it's 3 to the Elves. We come to a Guess Who round. So for a possible 3, who's this?
This chap spent his junior days in the Cubs.
And his first Christmas, he got 2 front teeth.
He wore a BBC waistcoat. Small checks, of course. Smaller than these.
In the Cubs.
Say Lenny the Lion, yeah.
Lenny the Lion. All right, we'll go on to the second part now. So there's only 2 points on offer.
You could call him Little Big Ears.
He's a tabletop talent.
The PM's personal secretary told him tall tales.
Noddy.
Oh, Noddy.
Noddy? Noddy? No, I think we're going to have to go on.
His forebears had 4 paws.
For David and him, the 50s were magic.
Ha ha, boom, boom.
Boom, boom!
Yeah.
Basil Brush.
Basil Brush, yeah. I can only give you 1 point, I'm afraid. Basil Brush, very slow.
Oh, that's not very good, is it?
All right, here comes their Guess Who for the Little Pixies.
This TV couple had their legs pulled time and time again.
They hid from a big man.
And had a female interpreter.
Go on.
Flower pot men?
Flower pot? Oh, that's interesting. What
Flower pot men.
Well, they hid from the gardener, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they did.
Yes.
Bop-de-doo-wee.
I like the logic.
Yes.
So, flower pot men at 3 points.
You could recognize them by their huge pot bellies.
They might have had green fingers if they weren't black and white.
Apart from the hats and boots, they ran round in the nutty.
Hence the expression, the natives are vestless.
Flower pot men.
Do you want to change your mind?
No doubt.
All right.
Happy with the flower pot men? And who wasn't?
Their best friend was a little weed.
Little weed.
Oh, snubberb. Slappa, 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 slap.
Very good, and thanks to an inspired guest to start with from Brian. Means they get a full 3 there, and it swaps everything around because it's 5 to the Pixies now and 4 to the Elves. Well, we're going to do it differently. We've not got a hoofer doofer, which we normally have. I have a cracker for you.
Thank you.
All right, Jenny, and so if you'd like to pull your cracker, you will find that there is a number inside it.
Are you going to pull it with me?
Right.
There's a knacker doing this, actually. To win.
Oh.
Like if you grab most of it and you get the rest of it.
Right, and there's all sorts of goody things in there as well.
Oh, lovely,
So you'll be
Do we
able
have to put our hats on
Well,
as
you can if you want.
Tony and I want to know what's the difference between a pixie and an elf as well.
Well, we'll find out when we get to the end of the show.
Number 5.
Number 5. Number 5, Channel 5. Ah, Kiddy's Corner.
It's Father Christmas! Everyone shouted with delight.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Merry Christmas.
Where's poor old Custard? Said Rhubarb in a sad sort of way. He's missing everything,
Here I am.
said Custard, taking off his Santa disguise.
Oh, Santa's been on the sunbed there, hasn't he? So, can you please tell me who's talking rhubarb?
Oh, can we play it again? I wasn't listening properly.
You're on your own. You're on your own. No help.
Mum?
No.
No help?
No.
I wasn't listening.
Well, then you're in
No
trouble.
cribbins.
No.
Do we get it?
I'll offer it to the other side.
Yes. Richard Bryce.
Richard Bryce. Yes. Well, can I do that, Judge?
Yes.
Yeah, I fancied an offering just then. I can't do that under the normal rules.
Looks like
12. Channel 12 coming up for you. Ah, a prop. Now, this is a seasonal
takes an
prop.
awful long time to come
Now, you're
up.
on your own, Tony.
What?
You're on this. Now, Jenny, if you could just hold on to that for me.
Lovely.
Now, you're on your own, and I want you to draw your answer. See what you think it is. So, in your own time.
A prop for...
It should suggest to you something.
Yes.
Don't say a word, all right? Remain behind the baubles.
Something to do with children in the programme.
Part of Glasgow.
Yes.
Part of Glasgow.
Yeah? Something to do with children in the programme.
Don't ask me things like that. The whole show's to do with children's programmes. Hey! Oh!
I started before. Now you've made me do it skew with. Look.
Oh!
There.
Oh, would you like to show it over there?
Yeah.
Happy to have one. Move up. There we go.
There, my lovely.
All the strength. There you are.
You're so strong. You're my hero.
I know.
That's yours.
I've got a hanky. Oh, I haven't got the number. Oh,
Where's the number?
I'm sorry, I had a Prezi there for a minute.
It seemed such a good idea at the time.
One.
Number one.
Number
She's gone for
one.
number one. Oh. Oh, yes. Have you got the programme?
I've got the hanky.
Go on, that's really good.
Would you like to spray that again?
That's about as far as I can go.
I'll give you a clue.
Oh,
The
yes.
French version was known as Arrow Arrow.
I know what it was, and I went boing and da-da-da-da-da-da.
All right, team can help. Team can help.
Sing
Let's
along.
go back to the boing.
Wasn't it? Wasn't
Robin
it?
Hood,
Robin Hood, riding through the
glen. Robin Hood, very valiant men. Robbing from the poor, from the gold. Robin Hood, Robin Hood, Robin Hood. Pull my cracker, right? Here we go.
Pull your cracker.
Pull my cracker, son. Here we are. Now then.
And the number?
The number is 11.
Channel
Legs
11. Kitty's Corner. Watch closely.
Dad sailed all the way to Baghdad, Dad did. Did Dad sail to Baghdad? Dad did sail to Baghdad, Dad did. Dad did. Dad did. Dad picked up an old bag in Baghdad.
Wonderful. Yeah. Absolutely marvellous. Right. Oh, well...
Whose dad didn't?
Whose dad... This is a trick question as I live and breathe.
Whose dad didn't?
Whose dad didn't? Do you want me to name the two artists?
Well, it was the one on the left I wanted.
The one on the left is probably John Pertwee. John Pertwee.
Well done. Very good team. Excellent stuff. Just take more crackers over the other side. Hand out the crackers. Pass them along.
Thank you, my dear.
There you go. John, there's yours.
Party time.
You'd like to give a
Me
quick
first.
give a quick pull, John.
Quick bang as well.
Yeah.
What do cannibals have for lunch?
What do they have for lunch?
Baked beans.
Right, number six. John's got 6. Ah.
Oh, sing.
Oh, that's hard one.
Oh, isn't it?
He's a good singer, though. He's a natural.
Yeah,
he's a natural singer.
Think of this.
Oh, I know it.
Go on, then. That was Dad's Army. Well, Are you right? Are you wrong? Here it is. Yeah, you're right.
Right, what have I got?
Clashes with the dress.
Number 4.
Number 4, channel 4. Ah,
Prop.
Right. So, go.
Biggles and paper weaving. And, oh, thank you.
Oh, I've got it.
And tiddlywinks.
Yes.
And a... Oh, it's Cracker Jack!
Hang on.
Double or drop.
I've got the cabbage!
Excellent. Just such a rude dress. I thought. Right.
You can take them home with
Did you say Cracker Jack?
Cracker Jack!
Cracker Jack! Go on, just leave her like it.
well.
She'll sort herself out. Oh. What do you got, Andy?
I've got...
God, those cabbages smell a bit, don't they? It's nerve-wracking, this show.
Number
isn't
7.
it? Number 7.
Number 7.
Of course, it's Kitty's Corner, and...
Not seen Mr. Toad, have you?
Oh. It's just over there.
What's all the giggling about, I wonder? Heavens above! Toad, goodness me!
What's that? Oh, the togs. Giving them an airing before the regatta. Pretty natty, eh?
So, it's not Wind in the Willows, it's...
Toad of Toad Hall.
Toad is in the title.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's in the title.
Oh, Mr. Toad.
Oh, Toad.
Oh, well done! Oh, Mr. Toad.
Oh, Mr. Toad.
I didn't help it.
No.
Thank you so much.
I was about to say Toad in the hole, but I think...
Honestly, I'm not biased in any way. Oh,
sorry.
Well, there aren't many left. I'll have 238 and... Oh. Well, I've got a chance now. It's an 8, I think.
It's
yes.
an 8.
Either way up, really, yes.
Or it's
8.
2 3s. What is the clip going to contain? So, who's swashing his buckle?
Dear me.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't...
Sorry about the language.
Over on the right. Oh, who's swashing his... Oh, I see. You want the name... That's the title of the piece we want, is it?
Come on, you're on your own.
Yeah, no,
you're on your own.
Who's swashing his buckle?
No?
Yes, it's Sir Francis Drake.
Oh, you're right. Yes, Terence Morgan, Sir Francis Drake.
Something.
So the score. It's 7 to the Elves, but now 10 to the Pixies. And so, we've got another kiddie clip.
Whether it's welcome or not and whether we come ashore or not depends on certain conditions. I drew up these articles last night. The undersigned Englishwomen, being the sole owners of a captured pirate vessel called the Tigress, agree to come ashore in New Providence and to rent said ship to the inhabitants of said colony for legitimate commerce. Provided, however, that the male inhabitants of New Providence shall be neat, tidy, and courteous to aforesaid women at all times. Those not complying with these articles shall be sentenced to cook and wash, and sew for the aforesaid women, or to perform such other duties as the governor of New Providence shall require of them, in order to maintain a clean and respectable port.
Oh, that's
Yeah. It was an early edition of Give Us a Crew. Yeah. Well, I was going to say A Wife on the Ocean Waves, but I didn't think that was funny enough. So, a rip thinging tale of daring do on the high seas.
I remember it.
Yeah?
Yeah, when I was a kid at the time.
Yeah.
It's called The Buccaneers.
Didn't have TV then, did we?
Yeah, it's about 1950. It's one of the first ITV children's big drama things. And it was called The Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, is he right? What a memory.
Yeah, well done.
I used to love you.
OK.
Robert Short.
Oh, I didn't even get a chance to read it out. And there's the answer to confirm that John's on a real streak here. And the third part of it, what's it going to be? Who was carrying on and making demands?
Joan Sims.
Joan Sims. Craven's got 3 out of 3. Well done. Very good. Well done. But there's still plenty of opportunity for you to catch up.
Why are you laughing?
Better be. No chance. No chance. But they'll soldier on.
Don't think you're going to get away with this, you so-called cobbler.
So-called cobbler? I'll have you know that I'm one of the best cobblers in this...
Oh, are you? Well, I'll soon put you out of business.
You taking sides? Nobody's going to call me a so-called cobbler and get away with it.
And actually, that's the first time on Telly Addicts we've seen anyone hit in the shoe repairers. So who's the Alpine hero?
William Tell.
William Tell. William. Yep. Name the actor wearing the sheep, and keep this one clean, please. That was a clue.
It's an unlikely name. Conrad.
Yes, Conrad.
And it's not Conrad. Conrad. Or was it something? Conrad Electrical Company.
Conrad Bulb.
Conrad.
Light.
Does it? Auctioneers. Conrad Auctioneers. Conrad Duke of Edinburgh. Conrad.
Philip. Conrad Phillips. Wow. Conrad Philip.
Well done. Conrad Duke of Edinburgh. They're making it very difficult for themselves here, aren't they? Now, come on, you know this one, Leslie. You're there.
Darren Nesbitt.
Darren Nesbitt got it in one without any assistance at all. So what's that done to the score?
Not a lot.
Not a lot.
Well, it means it's 10 to the Elves, 13 to the Pixies. So it means that the Elves plunge into the darkness for our spotlight round first. But it can all change. It can all change. You can claw back that disadvantage. We will be starting with Leslie. And so the time starts... Are you quite happy, Leslie?
Delirious.
Help! Time starts now. Which dog lived at Fort Apache?
Woofer.
Rin Tin Tin. Look at this. Identify the programme. Quick.
No idea.
Maid Marian and her Merry Men. Who was known as the Battery Boy?
That was.
Who was known as the Battery Boy?
The Battery Boy. Anybody I can think of who lived down our
Torchy,
street.
Jenny. True or false? George Cole once played Just William.
False.
Yes, it was Dennis Waterman. Look at this. Who's hidden behind the disguise?
Oh, Keith Jagwin.
Yes. Which fruity superhero lives in Acacia Avenue?
Fruity.
Think of a fruit.
Strawberry.
Banana Man. Tony, true or false? Ex-monkey Davy Jones played Ina Sharple's grandson in Coronation Street.
Yes, he did.
Yes, indeed. Slide, look at this.
Yes. Who is she? Michaela Strong.
Stracker, correct. Which firm does Fred Flintstone work for?
Barney Rubble.
The Slate Rock Gravel Company. Jenny, in the Roland Rat series, what sort of animal is Kevin?
Yeah, Roland Rat. He's a little mole.
He's
a
a
hamster.
He's a gerbil.
Gerbil.
Look at this. Name the... I had started, and it's a two-part question.
Well done.
Look at this and name the cartoon character.
Snoopy the Buccaneer.
I'm trying my best to help her, really. It's Dog Tanyan.
Dog Tanyan.
And the second part was which legendary... which legendary Norseman had a flying ship?
Thor. Thor.
You thought what? You thought what was on the card? It was Noggin the Nog. An avalanche of ignorance there from the elves. Quite one of the highest scoring spotlight rounds ever. Certainly for our celebrities. 4 were scored. 4. Let's face it, the only way the Pixies can lose now is if I decide to take points off for silliness. Which I might, of course. OK, you're quite happy. You've seen what goes on over there. There's no need to go through the rules, so I wish you the very best of luck as we pop you under the spotlight. And it's going to be 1 minute as well. And the time starts now. Who narrates the cartoon series Stop It and Tidy Up?
Pass.
Terry Wogan. Look at this, identify the programme.
Narnia.
Yeah. Who sang songs with Pussycat Willem?
Pass.
Wally White and Cheryl. True or false? The gummy bear's favourite drink is vodka and tonic.
False.
Yes, it's gummy bear juice. Look at this. Who's behind the disguise?
Oh, Maggie Philbin.
Yeah, who says beep beep?
I don't know.
Road Runner. Andi. True or false? The cartoon character Jimbo is an elephant.
False.
Yes, he's an aeroplane. Look at this. Name her.
Floella Benjamin.
Indeed. What was the cuddly dinosaur and swap shop called?
Tell me.
Posh Balls.
Thank you, Posh Balls.
Brian, which cartoon dog was always after medals?
I expect so.
Muttley. Look at this. Name the cartoon character.
Oh, it's the... Scooby-Doo.
Yes. How does Batman's mum call him in for lunch?
Dinner, 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 dinner.
And there's no way I can even be sort of charitable about this because it's Christmas. It is a total trouncing. The final score, 19 to the Elves, 27 to the Pixies. Can we please hear your commiserations and your compliments, please, to the Elves. Thank you very much indeed. The Elves! Thank you, Jenny, and Tony, and Jenny, and Leslie. Happy New Year to you. And our victors for this year, the incredible Pixies, John, Cheryl, Andi, and Brian. Happy New Year! Happy New Year, folks. Great fun. Well, we've all learnt a lot about television there, haven't we? I hope you've enjoyed this season of Telly Addicts. We've had a marvellous 1990. We'll be back, of course, next year, once again, looking for the real people, the families who know all about the TV.
Well, real.
But from everybody here at Telly Addicts in Birmingham, we wish you a very happy New Year and a most enjoyable and safe 1991. Bye-bye.